Book 207. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the Nicene Council and the Deification of Jesus Christ. That's right, the Nicene Council and the Deification of Jesus Christ. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in an area of the earth that was once called Judea, a young girl named Mary gave birth to a son whom she named Jesus. It is said that this Jesus was not born the natural way that men are born. Instead, this Jesus was indeed the son of Mary, but he was not the son of her betrothed husband, Joseph. The God of the Israelite people, it was claimed, descended down upon young Mary in the form of a spirit and impregnated her with the seed of the God himself. Because of this miraculous birth, for thousands of years, the Catholic Church has taught that this man Jesus was in fact the God of the Israelites himself, and that this man Jesus was the one who created the entire universe and everything in it. However, this claim that Jesus was the actual God of the Israelites in the flesh was not always the view held by the early church. I know this because one of my ancestors lived in a city called Nicene in a region called Bithynia long ago. And my ancestors has passed down the true story of the deification of Jesus Christ down directly to me from mouth to ear. I was told that when Jesus was first born, it was common knowledge that he was the son of the young girl Mary and the man Joseph. However, throughout his life, he said and did many things which caused some of the Jews living in Judea to believe that he was the prophesied Messiah of the Hebrew text, finally come to bring an end to all wickedness in the world and to place the Israelite people in rulership positions all over the nations. After Jesus was killed for his teachings, his followers began to go around saying he had risen from the dead, and soon all the dead would be resurrected with him as well. Not many Jews believed this new teaching because they did not expect the Messiah to be killed by Romans. So his followers took this message to the non-Jewish people of the Roman Empire and began to teach that Jesus was the Savior of all mankind. Already being acclimated to stories of the gods having children by human women, the so-called Gentile nations accepted these stories about Jesus, and the church of believers grew. Over time, two distinct teachings grew in opposition to one another. One group of the church taught that Jesus was only a man with a divine mission, and another group of the church taught that Jesus was born of God and thus God himself. To settle this dispute, the Roman Emperor Constantine convened the first ecumenical council in the city of Nicene, and he invited around 1,800 bishops from around the empire to attend. Only around 300 bishops answered the call. After much debate and deliberation, it was declared that this man Jesus was no mere man at all. They said that rather he was actually God himself, and this man Jesus was the one spoken of in the Hebrew text who spoke the entire world into existence. The bishops who held the opposing view that Jesus was only a man were banished and exiled, and anyone teaching their doctrine was cut off from the Catholic Church. And from that moment on, any doctrine that spoke the truth about the man Jesus was stamped out, and all generations after them were taught to worship Jesus as God himself. And so, the morning motivation of today is the Nicene Council and the Deification of Jesus Christ. It is always better to consider both sides to any particular argument so that you can come up with an answer for yourself. It is always problematic to just accept the decision made by others because you do not know what led them to their conclusion. To blindly follow is to enslave yourself to the will of another, and to think freely is in essence to free yourself from this. Today, analyze the things you are told, and do not be afraid to question why something is the way that it is. If that thing be true, it can withstand your scrutiny. If that thing be false, it deserves to be discarded. So, reevaluate your current position and always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.